3rd and goal at the 3. Jeff George up under the center, back to throw. Out of the end zone. Intended for Bert Emanuel.
Wonder why they pay him all those millions of dollars. I guess that's why.
Back from the 49-yard line. Pete launching it. Looking for a tip, and instead it's Deion with the interception. And Deion was thinking about getting up and running it back 96 yards.
Not afford to fall behind by very much early in this ball game. And they just don't have a lot of offensive possessions to waste.
Booming punt by Tom Hutton, and then Deion takes the handoff to Williams. Deion Sanders off to the races. Loves that. How can you not when Deion is a member of your special team?
Flair for the dramatic. You ever seen $13 million running with a football? That's what it looks like. And you had to be here to feel and hear the electricity when Deion Sanders touches the football.
Exception.
3rd and 1, Lavelle. Haley dived, missed. Sanders over to stop him short of the 1st down.
You know, the thing they always say about Deion Sanders is that he doesn't tackle, but that's a bunch of baloney. He doesn't miss tackles. I mean, he's not in on a lot of tackles because he covers man-to-man, but he is a physical player. Now watch him come up here right there and knock Derek Lavelle out of bounds. So just held up just long enough on that outside move.
Hostetler going deep. Picked off by Deion Sanders, and Sanders back inside the Raider 40 to the 30. It's out of bounds at about the 28. Ishmael knocked him out of bounds.
Jerry Jones is saying that's what he paid him $35 million for. We were talking about momentum. We were talking about big game players. We were talking about playmakers. Because, you know, he had a step on him.
Yeah.
I mean, he was beaten by a step, but there's probably no faster player in the NFL than Deion Sanders. And I'll tell you, he has great catch-up speed. Just watch him here. I mean, he's there. You see, right there, he's a few steps behind, but by the time the ball gets there, he's right there with the ball.
Extremely well. Here's Evans back to throw. Slip. Firing deep to Ishmael. Covered by, guess who? Deion Sanders, and covered well.
And he wanted an offensive pass interference, but more than that, he wanted the ball. He ran faster than Ishmael.
Yes, he did.
You know, Vince Evans just threw that ball out there, and Deion Sanders took off, and at a point, he gets even with him. At the next point, he gets beyond him, and then at one point, he's a defender, and then he becomes the receiver. Yeah, do it.
On 1st down, Evans, pump fake. Incomplete. Intended for Ishmael. Again, broken up by Sanders.
Yeah, that's what Deion Sanders does now when they know that they're going to go deep. Watch Rocket Ishmael coming here. He gives a little move there. He gets Deion, and then Deion just puts his head down and says, oh, I know what this one is. I'll just beat you to the point where the ball's going to get there. And he does. Raiders again.
Here. Evans. And the jump ball.
Bono's first pass, and he's going to go long for Willie Davis. Incomplete, and it's Deion Sanders pulling up with a bit of a limp as he slows down, but he points to the crowd and says, hey, they can't get over the top of me.
Well, Deion Sanders to the right side of the field, one-on-one. The rest of the defense is on the other side. You see him there with
Backfield, because that time there, if he throws the ball out to the outside, he may have a play.
right there's a good illustration.
Deion, and he gets away with that.
Here's Terry Allen. Out to about the 20. They put the tight end on the right side, who stays in the block, and they swing it out to Brian Mitchell. Mitchell's cut down at the 30 by Deion Sanders.
The line really didn't do a good job of pass protection.
Ricky Waters. And he is second down. Pete wheels it. Incomplete. Intended for Calvin Williams. Deion Sanders, the defender,
They don't attack that side much.
And Deion never puts those things, those gloves. You know, he never puts that wrap around him. He never closes his gloves. You ever notice that? The
Velcro. The Velcro.
Yeah. The flaps are always open. You're not going to make a living throwing anything on Deion Sanders anyway.
First down, Giants. The fake is to Hampton. Brown. Incomplete. Broken up by Deion Sanders.
And now Craig tries to capitalize, going for the 6, and it's incomplete, and Deion Sanders all over. That was the essence of coverage. They struggled all year long inside the red zone. From the 11, batted away by Deion Sanders. I wonder if this isn't the personality of Buddy Ryan coming out, going after Deion Sanders. Well, he's making a mistake. That was a terrific play by Sanders. Well, and back-to-back terrific plays by Sanders. Forget it. It's not going to happen. You're down in an area where Sanders is going to lock up very tight on any receiver he's covering. All right, now the goal line. That was a superb play. Watch the play action to the right and coming back again. And the catch is made. It was still 3rd down and about 7.
Deion Sanders is in the game. Now he's lined up in the slot position to the right. Now he's coming on a reverse. Sanders gets away from one man. He's got some room now. Sanders. Touchdown. From 21 yards away.
That's his first touchdown of the year. You're going to see him here. Again, he comes in here. They start in motion. Now they fake the ball to Emmitt Smith. Deion starts on the reverse. Then he stops the reverse, and he reverses back the other way on his own.
Randall Cunningham is in at quarterback for the Eagles.
You say you wonder how ready Randall Cunningham.
Cunningham back to throw it. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
He was out of bounds. He tried to lateral it after he was out of bounds.
Here's the interception.
Even if he's inbounds or out of bounds, he's covering Calvin Williams there. Gets a good jump. That's that out that I was talking about, that he'll jump, and he jumped it then, made the move, goes out of bounds, and says, now maybe I'll lateral it.
That Ricky Waters, his old teammate that slung him to the ground.
Yeah, but watch him get the jump on this out. I mean, he was ready to jump right in front of it.
Aikman back to throw. Deion. Inside the 10.
There to have a critical knee surgery and still play in the same season. Sanders still in as Aikman on first down. Goes long for Sanders. Caught by Deion at the 15-yard line.
Well, Paul Willie Williams was in perfect position the whole way to make the play, but he couldn't do it. He did not time his jump or his move to the football on time. Right here, he's on the outside technique. He's really hoping to get some help deep, but the Cowboys do a good job of getting the safety out of the middle, and right there, he's just a little too quick and jumping. Deion, excellent job of catching the football.
A little afterwards, I'll dance you a little bit. Little prime time, 47 yards. 41 yards. O'Donnell going long for Thigpen, incomplete.
Now, I'll tell you what, here's where you can have some offensive pass interference on Thigpen, and that's what Deion is talking about. Thigpen this time was pushing off on the way down the field.
I tell you what, Paul, if you want to throw the football down the field on Deion Sanders and these type of routes, watch here. Yancey Thigpen's going to release outside. Deion has him pinned to the sideline. The only chance you have is to throw it behind the receiver where he can stop and catch on the outside shoulder.
I still think the only place to go for Deion Sanders, too, is if you're going to throw, you go inside.
Absolutely.
You throw inside of him. Don't go outside or down the field.
First time they've tested.
From his 22, the line of scrimmage, to the 11, and now from the 10-yard line after the penalty, Aikman throws, and Deion makes another catch for a first down up at the 23-yard line. About that, we are right, from the 15-yard line. And the pass is incomplete. Deion Sanders with good defense all over Curtis Conway.
To drive Sanders off the ball, but Sanders waits for him. When Curtis makes his break, Deion's only 2 or 3 yards away. See, that's the mark of confidence.
Herschel Walker was split the wide to the left this time. Aikman fires. Deion Sanders makes the catch. The Cowboys will have a first down inside the Giant 30.
Their basics, and they just went back to their basics this first half.
Aikman. Deion Sanders on a comeback, and it is hot. Here's Aikman back to throw. Sanders. Touchdown.
Detroit, Aikman's going to back out 1, 2, 3, and he's going to throw the ball up just inside.
Cowboys lead it 7-0.
Receiver Marshall Falk. Harbaugh scrambling, looking for help. Watch out! He's leveled, picked up by Deion Sanders. Touchdown! Primetime apologized after his touchdown reception last week. He said, "I was out of step. I was embarrassed. I want to make a public apology." Well, he's had a chance to practice. Tony Tolbert makes the hit from behind right here. And Deion with a beautiful bounce, a one-hopper and a 22-yard touchdown.
Paul, you had to work with him a little.
Now, this is last week after he caught an 8-yard pass. You can just see, I mean, even Paul picked this up, just not rhythmic enough. It's not there, the primetime move, but he's got it now. Stop. There.
Yeah, he gathered himself. Yeah, that's right.
There you go. It's the hands that really make, pulls it all together.
Watch Deion from the top. Of course, he's the safety. Nobody there to block him. Comes in, and I tell you what, almost there in time.
Back sneak.
Tony Tolbert, Derek Holmes, Deion Sanders.
On a short yardage play, you don't have a chance. You see Tolbert in the backfield right there? Of course, Deion came off that corner pretty quickly, too. Look at Deion coming from the outside and flattening out.
He can get there quickly.
Yeah.
On second down, that's Derek Holmes. Holmes still on his feet. Chased by Deion Sanders and caught by Deion Sanders inside the 10. Emmitt Smith, the lone back. Here's Aikman. In the pocket with time. Pass caught by Deion Sanders.
Of course, Deion performing here tonight in the home of what many people feel is the greatest two-way player of all time, Chuck Bednarik, a big Deion fan.
And here is Deion, who escapes a tackle at the 18, cuts it back, and Deion does his thing.
Personal foul, clipping, number 8.
That's a very alert call by Bob McElwee.
Second down and 22 from the 14-yard line. And Darrell Johnson is flanked to the right and sent into motion and out into the pattern. And Aikman's going to launch one for Deion, who gets position and makes the catch. He got inside Troy Vincent on a great one-on-one matchup.
I don't know what his vertical leap is, but it must be pretty incredible. He went so high to get this football. Troy Vincent, one of the great cover corners there is. To spin around, he's right there. He just couldn't get up there with him.
Well, but he's getting no help to the inside from the safeties at all. The safeties are committed to the run. You're asking almost the impossible of a cornerback to take away.
Third down and 10 from the 32-yard line as Pete throws a wobbler, and it's picked off by Deion Sanders, and then he shovels the ball off to George Teague, and the Cowboys are back in business at the 34-yard line.
Guys like John Elway and Dan Marino aren't interested in challenging him on that pattern.
Rodney should have read that right away.
Yeah.
He had all kinds of blue jerseys over there, and Deion was in perfect position. He had help
deep, he was going to play.
Deion's helmets.
Right there. Now he has his choice. The defensive variety takes the baseball cap off, takes the defensive hat out there.
Better hurry. Incomplete.
Wide receiver. Here comes the blitz again. Marino gets it outside. Incomplete. Deion Sanders. Right down on the move. And Aikman back to throw. Wheels it out to Deion Sanders. Wide to the right. They come up to crowd him this time. Here's Aikman to Sanders. They didn't crowd him.
And they go to the other side. That's exactly right. And you'll see here they get the playing off on the other side. They rotate it on the other side. Deion Sanders again with that cushion. They can throw that pass all day. Just runs it out.
3 wide receivers for Marino, who swings it outside to Benny Parmalee. And Parmalee fumble picked up by Sanders. Deion Sanders. Gets it to the 37-yard line where he's taken down, and the Cowboys will take it over again.
Things are going to happen. Guys are going to catch passes, but after they catch passes, you have to make things happen. Watch this. Deion Sanders ripped it loose. As instead of tackling him, he tried to get the ball out of there. Then another Cowboy comes in and hits him. Watch Deion. He's not even trying to take him down. He's just trying to hold him up and go for the ball. Then as Leon Lett comes in, again, that's going to be happening up here. Troy Vincent is a good corner in his own right. And Deion Sanders just tried to run right over him.
Forget the pass.
I don't know what the heck that was.
I don't either.
Then he throws a left, and he got the hand and the face mask, and the face mask on face mask.
Left's in motion. Pass to Deion Sanders. It's caught behind him. And that'll be enough for another Cowboy first down.
That was a heck of a catch by Deion Sanders. First of all, you don't expect him to run a slant. When he became a wide receiver, they said, oh, Deion Sanders will never run to the inside, take all those hits from linebackers and safeties. He ran a slant, but then that catch that he has here, catching the ball behind him. Look, that ball's thrown behind. He has to reach behind. The corner is there.
And Young is back to throw. Going deep. Incomplete. To the left up the top of the picture. Young back to throw. Strickland comes. Here's Young who pulled it down. Pump fake. That was a real pump fake. Now Steve Young throws it back across the field. Pass complete to Terry Kirby. Incomplete. Aikman. Deion Sanders broke away, and he's got some room. Deion Sanders to the...
Now, you don't expect him to do a lot of slants, and this is what Deion does here. But if he's the fastest guy in football, which everyone says he is, he should just outrun the thing right now. He shouldn't have waited for Merton. I guess Hanks did have the angle on him there.
30-yard line. Favre comes back this way to Bennett, who makes the catch, but it's a minimal gain.
Coming up big today. Cowboys out of timeouts. Pass caught by Deion. Sanders has a first down.
They've never turned down a meal in their lives.
Pass is picked off by Deion Sanders. Dallas ball at midfield.
And here comes Deion Sanders.
Now, this is interesting. I mean, just 5 minutes ago, Deion Sanders couldn't even walk. Couldn't even stand up straight, but he knows and they know that they're behind. They need something. They're going to work in this area.
This is McElroy. Around the corner and up the sideline is McElroy. He lost the ball. Came loose from McElroy and
still on the ground. Still on the ground.
Cowboys got it back. McElroy with a good run, good yardage, but a fumble at the end of it.
This is unbelievable. McElroy fumbles at the end. We just saw on the other end, Emmitt Smith fumbled at the end. The ball is knocked out of there. Deion Sanders' back is bothering so much he couldn't even bend over to get the ball. It was a third.
Boy, 25. And Bledsoe looping one to the end zone. Deion Sanders had a shot at it.
And Leroy Horde exploits a hole and loses the ball, and Deion's got it. And Deion laterals the ball back, and the Dallas Cowboys have possession.
Huge hole over in the left side. Good block by McDaniel.
Guess who knocks the ball out again? George
Teague. What a game he's having.
George Teague knocks the ball out again, and then I think foolishly Sanders laterals that ball back to a teammate.
We've seen him do it before in a playoff game.
Oh yeah.
This point at the 35-yard line. Johnson throws. That dilemma continues as Deion Sanders takes it to the 21-yard line.
Al, this has moved well beyond a dilemma.
Self-defense. He's in a zone. He'll just pass him off right here to the linebacker. There's a little collision there, but right into the arms of Deion.
Right here, here's your four-man wedge, and then back here, you're too deep.
Stark's kick is high, and Deion Sanders will handle it at the 20. Away from 2, and this is Deion Sanders. Ron Stark made the tackle, the punter. And had he not, Deion could have been off to the races.
This is the thing now what Deion Sanders would want to do is get up into the wedge. See how he starts into the wedge, but then he sees all the Panthers in there too, so he decides, I don't want to go in there where all those guys are.
2nd and 12. The reverse coming to Deion Sanders. Aikman got a block. Deion still on his feet. Sanders will get it. Dallas first down.
Down 7-0. How about them Cowboys? Steelers next possession. Stewart looking for Charles Johnson. Deion Sanders, very dangerous. Almost intercepted, but Switzer looked on, and look at the neck.
Well, Deion, a great job of playing the ball, and then you see Kevin Smith go up under him with the receiver. He falls down. It takes a great athlete just to come out of that and not be injured.
Well, they had to go 27-0 Cowboys. As for Deion Sanders, prime time, prime time, prime time. Only the punter, Josh Miller, trips him up. Greg Lloyd, Deion has a little fun. Well, he goes back to his day job.
This will be the 3rd punt. None has been returned, but this one has a chance. A flag is down. Sanders out of bounds at the 49.
This is not playing tonight. And Irving Fryer there on the break. He did it on the break.
To hold it, to win the game for the Eagles. And Hutton loses the football.
Do you believe this?
And Deion will tell you it's divine intervention, and nobody's going to argue with him.
And this game is over.
Unbelievable. Hutton juggled it, got it down. Bonio was out of sync. And then Hutton loses the ball, and that's the end of the game.
He had plenty of time.
Can you believe that?
There is an amazing guy.
Yep.
Amazing.
Bates and Sanders. You can use that expression. This is Deion.
He got one here.
He said there's always a crease. Trying to throw it through the hole in the roof.
And didn't reach it.
Not even close.
Yeah, I had the feeling, though, yesterday that he was going to get one of these.
Yeah,
we talked to him about when he looks forward, he said it's just one guy. He said if he can beat the one guy, he said there's always a crease, and all he has to do is find it.
Deion Sanders to take this turf kick beauty, 57-yard punt. And Deion gets dragged down at the 50-yard line.
And watch him make the jump by Jackson. Here goes Deion. Now what? Stumble? You see Jackson come back to the ball. Watch him close. This is what they talk about how fast he is. Look at this. He's there.
26-22, just under 5 minutes left. Dallas gets the ball back. Barker sends a boomer to the 35 to Deion. 45, 40. A 25-yard return for Sanders of a 55-yard punt.
The 6. Deep to Ricky Waters. No gain. Young. Pass is picked off as he tried to screen it.
It's Deion Sanders, and Sanders is upended by Young. Cowboys will set up a return, or try to, for Deion at the 10. To the 32, he can do some running, can't he? He is exciting.
Out of which they got 3. This is Terry Allen.
Cornerbacks, Deion Sanders, they threw at him 2 times, and they have no completion.
That doesn't put you in the end zone too many times. Look at Deion. Here's how he does it.
I'll tell you, I mean, he is so fast. I mean, Deion does it a little with his hands, but mostly with his feet. He just gets his hands there to feel you, and he's frustrating Michael Westbrook. Westbrook really is becoming frustrated and not continuing to run patterns.
Far again to Levens, and Levens smothered at the line of scrimmage. Dicker will have up to the second stats. Also live from Green Bay, and this is picked off by Deion Sanders. Deion outracing Brett Favre and scoring for Dallas.
And Brett Favre said he didn't want to mess with Deion. He says, you got to throw over there. There's certain things that you can't throw on him. He said you can't throw a comeback on him. You can't throw a fade on him. You can't throw an out on him. And the only thing you can really throw is, let's just watch. Here's Deion Sanders right here. And again, you expect that you're going to run him off. And you just watch him. You see, he's just playing zone, 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 just sitting square, looking back at Brett Favre. Brett Favre expected him to be run off. Brett Favre expected him to have his back. Deion Sanders was just sitting there.
Inside their own 50. Incomplete.
Go back in place as you turn away.
Sanders back there with him.
This happens a lot to wide receivers and defensive backs when they go up for the ball and the ball just hits them on the finger.
And that ball on a day like today is hard.
And he looked down here.
Players punt. Sanders waiting for it at the 10. Deion Sanders to the 47-yard line. He looked like Ronaldo Nehemiah, the great hurdler here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is the high hurdles here.
1 down.
Watch how high he gets on this one.
I mean, I'm sitting here and
you have 42 to go first half. Jake Plummer under pressure hangs in and nearly picked off. Miscue there as he threw it right at Deion Sanders. I think was surprised to see it coming his way.
For Rob Moore. He was looking right here at Rob Moore.
And Rob's doing a little stick route, and Rob decided to option that route to the outside.
And Elway with a lot of confidence. And Deion Sanders cut down Terrell Davis.
Doing it for quite a while. Maynard with his 4th punch of the game, and it's a wobbly duck caught on a line by Sanders. Deion back when he started and then turns the corner into Giant territory and leave it to Deion to break it open for a touchdown. What a run!
Oh, man.
Some things can't be taught, and that's one of them. And it's the kind of run where you look around and you're sure there's going to be a flag, and there isn't.
Joe Avazano, the Cowboys special teams coach, I'm sure is not saying that's just the way I drew it up.
Boy, I'd like to have him on my special teams if I was the coach.
Deion found the picket fence all the way to the far sidelines.
Deion comes in as a receiver. Sanders. And they're going his way, but there's double coverage, and somehow Deion is able to beat the coverage. The pass is right there, and he takes it to the 25. Gray and Rudin right there had him in a vice.
And Carlton Gray, who's lined up right on top of Deion Sanders, even takes off running before the ball is snapped in an attempt to beat Deion downfield, and he still can't stay with it.
Gray turns and runs Boomer at the snap of the ball. He's already started. Oh, he knows how fast Deion is. The interesting thing here is that Jason just lets the ball out there, and Deion has such a knack for
Giants 10th punt. Maynard to Deion. Deion, who ran one back 59 for a touchdown in the first half, inside the Giant 40 and tackled finally at the 35 as the third quarter comes to an end. 4th and 10. The receiver slips. It is intercepted by Sanders. Can he score again?
Yep.
There he goes. Deion Sanders.
You know what? I don't know if Danny Cannell could have gotten a tackle here because somebody would have to peel him off the ground. That's about the 15th time that he's been leveled. And I'm not talking about hit guys. I am talking about leveled.
Sanders always asks us to say hi to his kids in Houston, so I said to him the night before the game, if you score it twice, we will. Hi, kiddies. And Daddy says go to bed.
Able to get outside the pocket when he needs to.
Deion Sanders exhorting the crowd.
I'd kick it out of bounds. I would not kick the ball to him.
Leo Aragu is going to kick it right at it. Deion at 26. 40. To 30. Dragged down from behind inside the 20-yard line by Calvin Branch, and Deion Sanders has put the Cowboys right back at the goal line door.
3rd down and 3. Jason Garrett with the toss, and Sanders holds on, and he's got it. It'll be a first down for the Cowboys at the 38-yard line. So Deion Sanders working against the other veteran, Darrell Green.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. You look for a nice speed route. As fast as Darrell Green is, and he can scoop, he still is giving a little bit of cushion over there, and part of that's the defense to Deion Sanders.
Trent Green getting time, and his pass intercepted. It was intended for Asher, and here's Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders returns it.
He just missed. Had nothing to do with anything. Wasn't great coverage by Deion. It was just a bad throw. You know what, Shepard, he's just going to go up, and Deion stays with him. He's reading back underneath. Nice job by Sanders, because he sees in his coverage that it's poorly thrown. He just pulls off and waiting for the big play.
He's already had one interception today, and here is Turk's kick, trying to kick it away. The directional kick going away from Deion, and here's Deion getting some room. Flag is down. Deion Sanders. Another flag is down, so let's see if we have a couple of blocks illegally against Dallas.
He's amazing.
He goes in, it would be 71 yards.
But he has big play. Probably you should take his name off the back and just write big play on it.
5-yard face mask. On the tackling team, on the defending team, penalties decline.
Okay.
Unsportsmanlike, during the kick, penalties decline. Holding, during the return, number 25, 10-yard penalty, first down.
The hold. There's Charlie Williams, but he pointed the wrong way. He said, oh, there's the hold. Okay. Oh, that was pretty weak penalty.
3rd down and 8 for the Redskins. Trent Green going up the middle, and it's broken up by Deion Sanders. It was Westbrook, the intended receiver, and now Westbrook getting into Deion's space.
Tried to run across. Remember I told you Deion Sanders doesn't like to go inside, but he will bait you. Deion Sanders simply, he's as good a corner as I've ever seen. And he will use his speed.
He nearly had an interception.
Yes. Yeah, he would have. And he knew it too. Deion's doing a little dance, a little showmanship.
Erline retreats. Gets away from Leon Lett, fires incomplete. The pass is intercepted by Deion Sanders. He just stole it. And Deion to midfield. And down he goes.
Amazing. All day they don't throw on him. That's only the second time they threw a pass towards Deion Sanders all day. And what does he do with it? Wins the game for the Cowboys.
He just took it away. Less than 2 left.
carrier right here, and here's Deion Sanders here, and really it's an out. Deion Sanders is here, but you're going to see the reaction that he makes. I mean, not only can he cover, but watch how much ground right here that he makes up. He's turned around, he makes up that ground, gets in front, and catches the ball. I mean, there's three things there. I mean, getting back, having position, losing position, getting it again, getting in front, making the catch, and then, of course, after he catches it, I mean, he's the greatest returner in football.
Yesterday, we spoke to Cowboy cornerback Deion Sanders about returning interceptions.
It's sort of like a punt return with slower people because you got those big offensive linemen, you got your defense. I wish all our guys would just lay down so I could see the field.
Corner blitz, and that's picked up by Staley. Flags all over the joint. Boeing goes back the other way, and Deion comes from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
What town did Deion come from?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Number 87. Penalties decline. 4th down.
I wanted you to say it again. It's like Groundhog Day.
That's right. The Eagle offense must think it's Groundhog Day.
You know, you can't hang the ball up like that. Please kick me the ball.
Deion's trying to wake up the crowd.
Hutton's kick.
Well, we will see a return here.
He gets his wish. He comes through three guys.
Kick the ball down the middle of the field.
It's Monday Night Football, and it's Deion Sanders. What else is new?
Unbelievable. This is the most extraordinary return man I have ever seen. Middle of the field. Look how routine he makes this look.
He's an incredible athlete with incredible field vision and a terrific football player with unbelievable football sense.
Tommy Hutton might have been the only guy to touch him there.
Jan Gailey telling us last night, boy, he's a lot different than I thought. He's a team guy. He's anything but selfish. He is just an extraordinary player. And he proves it again. 2-minute warning. Deion Sanders, 20 career touchdowns, 17 of those on returns. And he has once again silenced his crowd.
I can only assume that Tommy Hutton was aiming for the sidelines and shanked it down the middle of the field.
Well, kind of like when you're dry.
It's right.
You're aiming for the middle, but you
it's the exact opposite.
It's the opposite. I know, but you're aiming and it goes.
This is a Monday Night Football game, thus played in prime time. Deion Sanders front and center. After the game, he said, "I think I was born on Monday night." 40th career interception for Deion.
Put the ball to the outside. What's he call a hot receiver? Here's Gary Brown, and he's off. Brown to the Dallas 30 out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Talk about him running at him. Gary Brown is the same type of thing. Watch the speed of Deion Sanders. As the ball's over here, and he sees if I don't come here and get him, I don't know that anyone else is going to get Gary Brown.
Here's Plummer. And Deion Sanders stepped in front of him and picked it off. He'll lull you to sleep. Deion doesn't get in, I don't think.
Toss to Waters. He comes left. Goes by Deion Sanders, who made a pass at him, slowed him up just a bit. And Ricky Waters is down at the 26.
This is
really can't sit on it. Adrian Morrell with his first chance to run today. Morrell, midfield in a foot race. Adrian Morrell to the 4.
Adrian ran out of gas. He really ran out of gas. Just watch him. He'll cut it back up the middle. Here, when he gets to here, there's a missed tackle up inside, and then Morrell is on his own. But when he gets down here, he really does. He runs out of gas. He hit it right on the head. He's not used to running this far.
There's one offensive eagle, I would think.
Pass is caught from Peterson to Charles Johnson, all the way down at the Dallas 19.
And that is something you say you don't do if you have double coverage. Don't throw into double coverage. Charlie Wilson is here on Charles Johnson. Johnson makes a good move, then a little swim. He's going to get some help from the inside. He doesn't get over.
Graham, a little dump off underneath to the man of the hour, Barber. Breaks Redskins and the Cowboys will meet in Irving on Sunday.
What are they doing?
Well, they're going to kick, and Deion's going to take it at the 12. Now, wouldn't this be the all-timer? Deion's looking to lateral. Now he's going to keep it. Now it's like Cal Stanford play. Is this possible? Kevin Mathis, unless it was a forward pass, and Mathis laterals it. It will go for the moment for a touchdown, but there's a flag down at the 28. There's
illegal
no question
forward
about
pass
that.
during the return.
Upstairs, they're going to take a look at this. Now, you be the judge as we see Deion. He's going to dance, work his way through. He initially attempts to lateral here.
Let's take a look.
Watch where he is. He comes up to the 26, and that is a forward pass.
It goes forward. Yes, it does.
Yep.
Alexander came in there. Oh. You don't see that very often. Deion Sanders up quickly to force the action and cut Davis down.
You know, Deion Sanders can tackle, and Deion Sanders is a good tackler. He just doesn't enjoy doing it and doesn't do it a lot.
And that's Deion Sanders. And he's off.
He got one.
Yep. $70 yards for Deion Sanders. Just a matter of time.
He is something. He says when he gets the ball, all his returns are middle returns. And all he has to do is find the crease. That was the crease right up there. Now when he gets through that crease, if there's a guy or two, he's going to make a move, and then anything that's left, he just outruns it. Look at Deion Sanders again, Pat. Here he was before. There's no dancing around. He's just waiting here. And watch it. He's going to catch this thing. Now, we said he always catches it, then looks for a crease. And we're going to see. Here he is right here running.
And
he's looking to his left for a crease. So we just let it go just a little more, and we stop it right here. Now we see right here, this is a crease that he's looking for, and once he sees that, he knows he has a touchdown. There's a crease, make a move on someone, and just outrun the rest. So it's always a middle return. Deion Sanders doesn't have a right or a... They put Wilkins over there on that side, a guy with great speed, and of course Deion Sanders just ran stride for stride with him.
And Sanders back to return the punt, and he attracts some attention. Hunter Smith's punt goes line drive to Sanders. He'll have a chance to work with this one. And Deion steps up and steps out, and there he goes. All I need to do is see the punter, and I'm gone, and he's got the punter in sight. And the punter takes him down at the 2.
After this play,
Third down and 25, and George going for it all from Moss, and he's linked with Deion, and Deion busts it up.
Huge task to keep these guys from reading all the negative stuff that they've read the last few weeks.
2nd and 5, and it's Chris Carter making the catch.
On this side.
It looked like they both pulled hamstring.
Yeah.
Watch Deion Sanders right there. We just talked about him the play before, how he pulled his hamstring. You know, we already talked about how the triplets are out, and there's one of the triplets, Michael Irvin. He's telling Deion, no, no, no. I mean, he's telling him there's no way you can play, so don't even try and do it. And Deion's not going to give up.
He's going to ride the bike a little bit.
Yeah. Down play here. Here comes the blitz.
Favre gets it. Throws incomplete. Intended for Freeman. Broken up. Deion Sanders was nearby.
Amazing, Deion Sanders. I mean, I thought that he couldn't play in this game. Here he is. He's playing off. He's playing off. He gets to jump in there, and Antonio Freeman, and just gets that right hand in there and knocks it out of there.
And look who's returning punts.
I can't believe this.
Deion Sanders.
I would have, of course, it's going to be great field position. He knows that.
High kick by Aguiar. Deion fields it at midfield. Stays on his feet, and there he goes. How can he be hurt?
I don't know. I can't believe this. I mean, I thought like 2 hours ago that he shouldn't have even played. Michael Irvin was telling me that he has a pulled hamstring. I have no idea how he's doing this.
He's got some work ahead of him. Outside to William Henderson. Nothing doing.
3 wide receivers in. Brown the pump fake. Puts it up in the air. And it is intercepted by Deion Sanders. His first. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
And the quarterback is going to pump fake and out. He never bites on the out. Deion Sanders stays deep, never bites on it, and that's where the interception comes up.
That's right. Morrell trying to get outside. Cowboys have him. There's a flag down. Brown with time. Finds David Boston. Drop the ball. He may have gotten it back. He did. But it may be
where he recovered it,
short of a first down.
Where he recovered it may have not been enough for the first down. He looks back inside first, but you know what he's great at? He can do that because he's got that catch-up speed. He also popped that ball loose. And it's not going to be on his forward progress when he had possession, but where he recovered.
13-7. Brown, incomplete. Deion Sanders covering Rob Moore. Cardinals want a flag.
And what he's doing, this is a veteran play right here because he knows he's on top of Rob Moore. And see him get his hands in there, and he knows that he was blocking the route of the receiver stepping in front of him.
Receptions, a run. Scott Player kicks it away. Deion Sanders at the 27. He's got a lane. He breaks it outside. Player, the kicker, pushes him out of bounds at the 40-yard line. How about that, Sanders? And he's limping. He's aggravated the hamstring injury. You can see him limping. What a return by Deion Sanders. 34 yards.
I think you try to squib this over to the right of the sideline someplace. You saw there's...
Went forward and out of bounds. By rule, it belongs to the fumbling team at the spot of the fumble.
Quick drop, lobs the end zone. It is intercepted. Intercepted by Deion Sanders. The first time they throw Deion's way today, and he gets a pick.
There's 2 defenders out there. He takes a chance. Deion Sanders, with perfect technique, makes the interception.
Marino is one of the few big guys that he never got, and he just got him.
I said, well, you think Dan Marino's going to throw your way tomorrow? And he goes, he ain't crazy.
Marino going to throw. It is intercepted by Deion Sanders.
Dan Marino, we told you, he loves to throw the ball hard before the defender can turn around. Well, Deion Sanders has seen that. Well, he's seen it a few times in his life. And the ball's in the air, and he turns and looks for the ball and makes the play. Really not a bad throw on his part. Oh, he says, kiss me, coach. Yes. Deion Sanders playing that position so far for the Miami Dolphins.
Conrad.
Been able to put more wins together and why they struggle. Terry Allen tries to get us to the outside. You can't make a living goal. Allen on the draw. Absolutely nothing there, and the Cowboys swarmed it.
And they're going to try to pin him to his left or the Jets' right. And they're going to send Chris Hayes in motion to give him a chance. Look up top. He's going to be moving, running to the right side of the field. Nice punch.
Deion from his 27 takes it back the other way. So much for pinning him on this side of the field. 45, midfield, comes back, down at the 45-yard line. At this distance, the Jets won a 4 on 3rd down. Lucas with time, throws, complete. Keyshawn Johnson across the 40, lost the football and then fell on it. Guys, Deion Sanders and Keyshawn Johnson like to talk. They also like to have fun. The ball pops loose. Keyshawn gets up. Is he angry? I don't think so. They're both having a good time on the field. 15-yard line for a first down. Martin, nowhere. May have lost one. Deion Sanders.
George back to throw. Fires deep. Incomplete. Knocked away by Sanders, intended for Jake Reed.
Deion Sanders was saying that he plays against 3 wide receivers, and he's going to play them all differently. You know, Jake.